Guarding the sanctuary of your home, key point. Your home is a spiritual fortress. You are the gatekeeper of its atmosphere. Scriptural anchor. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Joshua 24 verse 15. Action step. Walk through your home tonight and speak an intentional vocal blessing of peace, protection, and unity over every room. Your home is far more than a physical structure of brick and mortar where your family eats and sleeps. In the realm of the spirit, your home is a consecrated sanctuary, a designated fortress of peace, and a refuge from a chaotic world. However, because your household holds so much spiritual significance, it is also a prime target for spiritual opposition. The enemy rarely attacks a home with a massive, obvious frontal assault. Instead, he uses the friction of daily life to slowly erode the atmosphere of peace. He utilizes the stress of tight schedules, the exhausting administrative logistics of running an e-commerce business, or the natural fatigue of a demanding work routine to introduce irritability, low-level tension, and silent division between a husband and wife or between parents and children. As the leader and gatekeeper of your home, you have been given divine authority to establish and protect the spiritual climate under your roof. Atmosphere is not something that just happens to you. It is something you actively cultivate. If you allow complaints, harsh tones, and unmanaged worry to dominate the conversation, you are inadvertently opening the gates to an atmosphere of strife and confusion. But when you take your position as a spiritual gatekeeper, everything changes. You must become highly intentional about what crosses the threshold of your home, both physically and digitally. More importantly, you must establish a culture of vocal blessing. Do not assume your family knows they are blessed. They need to hear you declare it. Make it a non-negotiable habit to speak peace over your spouse. Speak identity, emotional balance, and supernatural protection over your children before they head out for the morning school run. Let them leave the house covered in an armor of prayer. When they return home, let them step into an environment that feels noticeably different from the heavy, demanding world outside, an environment saturated with worship, gratitude, and mutual respect. When local friction or logistical challenges inevitably arise, do not react in the flesh. Step back, recognize the spiritual nature of the disruption, and command peace to be still. When you guard the atmosphere of your home, you ensure that your household remains a launching pad for God's favor, unity, and generational blessings.